Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Purple Broom Apothecary. How are all my broom riders out there doing today? Today I am here to do the Saturday Sling, but this is also going to be a little bit of a review video because look what I got in the mail. That's right, everybody. I got Benebell Wen's Spirit Keepers Tarot over the weekend. I got it yesterday, as a matter of fact, and I am so excited about this. I'm not real happy with the post office because the box is a little bent, but that's okay. It's not a biggie. I do want to state that because I went ahead and ordered two actually, but one of them I sent to somebody, and I got the premium package, but I think that even the regular package came with this. She included a certificate of authenticity that is numbered and signed by her, and that is ink, people. And then it's got this picture that she did on the back, and that was also, it had a magnet attached to the front of the box. There's also a sticker, and this one has a little bit of color to it. I don't think you can see it very well. There's a little bit of reddish kind of color to it. It's real blurry, sorry. And then she included a poem with another picture that she drew on the back. It's kind of a prayer, not so much a poem, but. And then she also gave us information about the day and time that the deck was consecrated and where everything was. So it says that this deck is going to be a potent deck for mediumship, psychic development, and shamanic journeying. And I am super uber excited about this deck. So we're going to open it together. So bear with me here whilst I figure out how to get the plastic off of here. And I have to say, you know, Benebell, she's amazing. I don't know how in the world she finds the time. You know, she's an attorney, for those of you that don't know. I believe she's a corporate attorney, and she writes books, and she travels the world, and she does tarot conferences, and she does all of these wonderful online workshops and things like that. I don't know how in the world she finds all the time. Oh, and for those of you that are not familiar with Benebell, she also does the Metaphysician's Planner, Day Planner. I got one last year. This is it here. Okay, this thing has been absolutely phenomenal because she actually includes your natal charts in there. This is your birth year and your current year. Absolutely fantastic. This is probably my favorite planner. And I've had a day timer for years. I had a day timer that my husband bought me years ago, like for our second or third anniversary or Christmas together, I mean. And I'm devastated because I had the planner at the end of last year. I had just gotten new planner sheets for it, and I was carrying it with me, and I only go to a couple of places during the day, and I have lost that planner. I am devastated. I was pretty sure I left it at a day hab, but it's never turned up. Nobody there has ever found it. And I'm very, very unhappy because that was a Christmas present. I'd had it for 20-something years, like 22 years. But Benebell's planner has been really useful, and I'm surprised, frankly, that the cover is still on it. The back cover just ripped off, but the spiral bound was definitely worth it. So now we have the Spirit Keepers Tarot open. It comes in a nice sturdy box. Beautifully done. I want you all to know that Benebell hand drew every one of these cards. Now, in the book, in the box, it even says first edition, so I hope that means she's going to have another edition. She was pretty worn out spiritually, mentally, and emotionally by the time she was done with this, but this is called the Little White Book. She does have another book that for those of us that purchased the premium package, there is a book that you can download and print on lulu.com, but if you didn't get the premium, you won't be able to get it, but it's called the Book of Maps, I believe. I have not downloaded that yet, but I probably will at some point. This is the inside of the box, and it does say on the sides, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. So a psalm there. And he shall cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and your rampart. So, but it has a lot of like neat looking Egyptian-y sorts of symbolism there, which I love. Okay, so this deck, being that it's tarot, clearly will, I'm sure, have suits that go with it. So you can see it's got the lovely gold foiling on the sides. Benebell did hand consecrate each one of these decks. And I mean, I cannot tell you the amount of work that she put into this, but just look at these cards. The Initiate, the Seeker, the Keeper, the Magus. And I love that. I wish I could draw. I am just so in awe of this woman. I really am. She just astounds me with her talent, her skill. It's amazing to me. It really, really is. The Priestess. And of course, I'm not going to go through the whole deck, but the Joined One, the Two of Chalices. Right. Look at the detailing. She drew these with a pen, folks. We're talking pen and ink. Now, there's also a coloring book that goes with this deck. And if any of you are interested in the coloring book, she has given us permission to print as many copies as we want for our friends. So that might be one way to gain something from this. Let me know, because it's $8 on Lulu to print it. If you're interested, let me know, and I will be happy if you want to send me the $8 to print that down for you, because she gave us permission. I believe she gave us permission to do that. Benebell, if you don't want me doing that, let me know. But I think the coloring book would be a really neat way if you can't get your hands on the deck. I don't know if Benebell is going to be doing another edition of this. Like I said, there was some talk about it, but she's really worn out, and with everything she does, yeah, how could she not be? I mean, I'm still in awe trying to figure out how she does everything she does. Benebell, I understand that you offer a class on time management, and girlfriend, I need that class. I'm going to have to look into enrolling on that one, because I'm trying to do multiple things myself at the moment, and I'm getting very frustrated because it seems like outside forces are impeding me from doing what I need to do to get it done. So, hence this video is coming to you very late, and it's very likely that as it's now after 3, my husband may decide to call me, because he's off work and he loves to call me when he knows I'm doing things that he doesn't want me to do, such as Witches of the Moon and the Saturday Sling and that kind of thing. And he loves to just call me when he knows I'm working on those things and interrupt me and keep me on the phone the entire time, so that he knows that I can't be working on those. So our card for this upcoming week, the week of Thanksgiving, is the Force, the Tamed Lion. To me, this looks a lot like the Strength card. So I find it interesting. I wish this would come in clearer. This card to me speaks of not just physical strength, but spiritual strength, because it's got the Magus symbol, which, you know, this symbol is the one she used for the Magus card. But the entwined snakes being a symbol of eternity. And to me, it's always represented like taking hold of your own personal power. That's just what that's always represented to me. So my interpretation of this card would be that you need to have both gentleness and fortitude in order to have personal strength. So this card would guide you to draw upon all of the resources that are there for you in order to be able to accomplish what you need to accomplish. Could be talking to me. That you may need to call upon outside sources, and that includes anything spiritual, because as above, so below. So when we take hold of that spiritual guidance and we hold on to our strength and our fortitude, we are able to accomplish great things that are sometimes surprising and unexpected. So that is good solid cardstock, by the way. That is your Saturday Sling. Have strength. For some of us, it could be you may need fortitude to get through the Thanksgiving holiday and dealing with the family and that sort of thing. So, again, Benebell's deck, the Spirit Keeper's Tarot, absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, look at this. The Demon. God, she is so talented, people. I can't even describe. This is an absolutely gorgeous deck. There's so much symbolism that is applied into these cards. Uh, absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what to tell you. If you weren't able to get your hands on this deck, my heart goes out to you, because this is probably going to become my most cherished deck. I am probably, at least at first, going to be using this deck strictly for my own personal readings. I don't like to read for myself, simply because I'm always afraid that I'm going to interpret things the way I want to interpret them and not always the way that they should be interpreted. But I have a feeling that this deck is going to be the very deck that I need for the shadow work that I've been doing. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the Saturday Sling. Thank you so much for watching, and join in next week. Thanks. And if I don't, for those of you in these states, happy Thanksgiving.